Hello, I'm Dennis Lancaster, Chancellor of Missouri State University, West Plains. I and my colleagues would like to take a moment to reflect on last year. We made a lot of progress in many areas, started new programs, opened new facilities, and celebrated several milestones, including our 60th anniversary of Missouri State West Plains and the 30th anniversary of Grizzly Athletics. During those events, we welcomed back many familiar faces who shared our enthusiasm, how far we've come and how far we can still go. So sit back, enjoy this visual review of the year that started with our Diamond Jubilee and ended with the anticipation of welcoming a new president to Missouri State University system.
One of the services most requested by students in recent surveys was on-campus counseling and mental health support. In August 2023, we met that need with the opening of our new counseling center, initially in Kellett Hall, with Lauren Willis, a licensed marriage and family therapist, as the director.
The center, currently in Garfield Hall, provides immediate, short-term counseling services to students who need help handling the challenges and stressors in their lives. Those who need more long-term help can be connected to resources in the community that can provide that assistance. All these services are provided free of charge to students.
During its first year of operation, 430 appointments were scheduled, and 52 students reached out to schedule an appointment. 52% of the students who attended an appointment had never been in counseling before.
The most important thing for us, however, was knowing we are helping our students. Several told us how we saved their lives or loved being able to talk about their problems without being judged. We were thrilled to learn that they felt comfortable, heard, and understood while talking with our counselors, and they left their meetings more confident in themselves and their future.
Our Ascend program is entering its third year this fall with 22 students enrolled. These numbers show a growing need for the program's transition services for autistic and neurodivergent students.
To support the growing need, we broke ground on a new $10.5 million Autism and Neurodiversity Center last November, made possible with private, federal, state, and university funds. The center will provide office space, sensory, and gathering spaces for students, and classroom space for a new degree programs for students interested in working with autistic and neurodivergent students. We hope to open the center in January.
We also renamed the program the T.J. Swift House Ascend Program at the groundbreaking ceremony. We named the program in recognition of the incredible support the owners of T.J. Swift House Incorporated in West Plains have shown for our program.
And thanks to the $1.5 million grant from the U.S. Department of Education's Fund for the Improvement of Post-Secondary Education, all 22 students were able to enroll this fall without having to pay a program fee. Money from the grant is also being used to hire additional staff and purchase needed equipment for the center.
Nursing continues to be one of our most sought-after academic programs. In October, we opened and officially dedicated the Nursing Gamble Simulation Lab at Looney Hall. This state-of-the-art facility uses the latest technology and equipment to help nursing students develop the skills they need to care for patients in a variety of healthcare settings. It was made possible with state and federal dollars and a significant gift from the Kenneth Gamble family, who provided scholarships for hundreds of nursing students over the years.
Last fall, a $530,000 grant from the Missouri State Board of Nursing's Nursing Education Incentive Program allowed us to expand our nursing program. The funds are being used to fill faculty vacancies, purchase new simulation equipment and technology, and support expansion of the LPN to RN track program. The demand for our program is great, especially our online program. In 2022, we had 85 applicants for the 30 seats we had available. Last year, we had 65 applicants. We can now move forward and increase the total numbers of students in this track to 60 and introduce biannual admission cycles, allowing for 30 students to be admitted in the spring and another 30 in the fall.
Another popular program is our agriculture program. And this fall, students are utilizing new facilities, thanks in large part to the addition of the Wolf-Reisner Agricultural Science Center. In February, we announced that Linda Wolf-Reisner, professor of agriculture at Missouri State University West Plains, had donated a 40-acre farm, Reisner Stables, just south of West Plains, to the university to support, enhance, and grow our agricultural programs. The Farmers facilities provide more hands-on learning opportunities for students and allow us to consolidate all of our applied learning classes in one location, including animal science and plant science courses. In addition, it will give us the needed space to develop and house additional agriculture programs in the future. We thank Dr. Roger for this very generous gift, which will enhance student learning for years to come. In addition to announcing these academic programs this past year, we announced the beginning of a new academic opportunity for area students, the offering of instrumental music classes. The courses will create a music pathway within the Associate of Arts and General Studies degree that could lead to a Bachelor of Arts in Music at a four-year college or university. Longtime West Plains High School band director, Rocky Long, is leading this new effort, and he already has plans for performance opportunities through a jazz band and a community band.
This will be the start of a comprehensive art program that's eventually going to include vocal music and theater classes.
A longtime dream of many came to fruition in April when we opened the doors of the Ozarks Heritage Research Center for the first time. Nearly 60 visitors joined us to learn more about our archives and our mission.
Several were thrilled to see that we had past issues of the West Plains Daily Quill and negatives from the local newspaper as part of our archives.
Visitors also had the opportunity to view the historical postcards and photos donated to the center by local collector, historian, and businessman Tony Ade. Most of the images show West Plains and Howe County as they were around the turn of the 20th century, but they also depict scenes from other surrounding counties in Missouri and north central Arkansas during that era.
Because we don't have a lot of pictures from the past, images give us a view into that period of time, a vision of our history showing us what life was really like then. These will be used to help us understand where we came from and where we're going.
We started our 30th year of Grizzly Athletics in August by announcing the addition of Grizzly Baseball. Nearly $100,000 were raised from area baseball enthusiasts to allow us to hire Kadem Tharp as the first head coach of our new Grizzly Baseball program. Coach Tharp has a wealth of knowledge about the game and years of coaching experience at the collegiate level, including the NJCAA. He hit the ground running, scouting potential players to fill our first roster this fall, and we're looking forward to seeing what they can do when they begin their first official season next spring.
We also announced the formation of a collegiate co-ed rodeo team this past spring, and we're happy to have former West Plains resident and pro rodeo cowboy Matt Hughes as the team's first coach. As a student, Coach Hughes competed for Missouri Valley College. He's been the coach of Mesa Lands Community College rodeo team since 2017. Hughes quickly formed a group of cowboys and cowgirls to compete for the Grizzlies beginning this fall as part of the Ozarks region of the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association. While all their competitive events will be on the road this first season, we hope to host a home event soon.
While these new sports were getting off the ground, our men's basketball, women's volleyball and softball, esports, and cheer teams kept us entertained throughout the year. In only its second season, our esports program boasted several contenders and winners at the NJCAA National Championships.
The highlight of the year, however, was welcoming back so many of our former Grizzly basketball and volleyball players and coaches from the first years of Grizzly Athletics to homecoming in January for a special reception and recognition at the game. Fans were thrilled to see the familiar faces, and the players were eager to discuss old times with the newcomers. None of our accomplishments this year would have been possible without the support of our friends and neighbors who gave generously of their time, talents, and even finances. One notable transformative gift resulted in a new name for the Grizzly Lofts. The 274-bed residential housing community, located just a few blocks from campus, will now be known as the J.W. Phillips Grizzly Lofts. Missouri State West Plains acquired the J.W. Phillips Grizzly Lofts through part purchase, part gift from Kabul businessman Dr. John W. Phillips. This acquisition allows over 250 students access to a residence life experience of the highest caliber. Members of the Friends of the Garnett Library continue to raise funds for the campus library through various fundraisers, including fashion shows and cheesecake sales. Members of the Friends Executive Committee, which includes the Chancellor and Director of Library Services, are currently discussing potential uses for the money raised last year. Members of the Grizzly Club showed their support for Grizzly athletics by hosting the annual Bow Pace Grizzly Golf Tournament and revamping their membership program to make it more flexible for fans to support their favorite teams. The group not only raised over $50,000 for Grizzly athletics scholarships, but also funds to begin the Grizzly baseball and Grizzly rodeo programs.
While many of the accomplishments of the past year were the results of collective efforts, several individuals received special recognition. Alumna Heather Day received the Missouri State University Citizen Scholar Award in December. The award is given annually to students who have contributed to the university, advanced the university's public affairs mission, and have significantly engaged in extracurricular accomplishments and/or in significant service activities to the community. Jacob Paulette, Assistant Professor of Computer Graphics and Programming, received the Missouri Council on Public Higher Education's Governor's Award for Excellence in Teaching. The annual award honors outstanding faculty from post-secondary public schools, colleges, and universities within the state. The recipients were selected by their respective institutions for effective teaching, innovation in course design and delivery, effective advising, service to the institution's community, and commitment to high standards of excellence. 2 members of our Phi Theta Kappa chapter were recognized as members of the 2024 Missouri All-Academic Team. Hannah Smith of Alton and Brittany Fear of Winona were among 50 students selected from various community colleges in the state for the award. The All-Missouri Academic Team recognizes high-achieving 2-year college students who demonstrate academic excellence, intellectual rigor, leadership, and service that extends education beyond the classroom to benefit society. Several others were recognized throughout the year for their service to or support for university. All in all, it was a great year to be a Grizzly, and we want to thank you for being a part of it. We're not Missouri State West Plains without you.